The rhythmic movement of the balls in the air, precision, agility, grace, all qualities of a good. Juggling has a lot of similarities to life, even more so with projects and programs. So many that you would be surprised. I started learning to juggle and realized how much I can learn from it. Never take more balls than the ones you can handle. How many projects can you handle simultaneously? 2, 3, 7. Well, that is a good number to have in your head. You will face this question many times throughout your career. So start the path of knowing your limits. It will save your from so many silly decisions based on pride or peer pressure, and will give you a clear picture on where to start when you want to take your game to the next level. Know yourself, act in consequence. Otherwise, you'll drop a ball or several. Keep your balls, programs, inside. When you juggle, you don't look away from the balls, but you also don't get fixated on one ball at a time. Both are a recipe for a disaster. You have to look at the big picture and have a sense of their position. When operating on several programs, keep that big picture sense throughout key metrics, dashboards, updates, newsletters, or in juggling terms, you'll see where all your balls are going, foreseeing the next time you'll have to use your hand to handle it. You dirty-minded people, I know what you're giggling about and thinking non-PM stuff. Instant context switching is a damn awesome skill. Who said multitasking? I hope I don't see you face to face, because multitasking doesn't exist. It is an illusion. Now, tackling things or problems in a serial way, but devoting quick bursts of attention to each one, oh yeah, that exists. The problem here is the time you take to switch from one to another. If you have multiple projects or activities and you can quickly switch context, you turn yourself into a versatile hero. You won't be interrupted by anything because you can handle those interruptions quickly and gracefully. Once mastered, people will believe you are a magician. The more balls you want to handle at the same time, the higher you have to throw them. Timing is everything when juggling. The height you have to throw balls when juggling 3 balls is not the same as when you are juggling 7 balls. Obvious, right? That means you should work in a project on tasks that will guarantee the project won't need anything from you while you handle your other projects. Prioritization is the name of the game here. Work on tactical tasks, blockers, or strategic planning, depending on the phase of the project you are in. Stop worrying about the balls that are in the air. Worry about the ones in your hands. Pay attention to the projects you are currently working on or handling. Give you 100 focus to them. Anyway, if you are smart, you will have a way to visualize the status of the other projects quickly, as I was mentioning in the previous points. Lack of focus might end you on dropping a ball or a project. Throw a ball in such a way you know where it is going to land next. When you are learning how to juggle, it is better to exercise predictability, meaning you would throw the balls so you know where they will land. When working on a project, focus on the most critical activities associated with it at a given moment in time. Then, when you are more experienced juggling, you will be able to move your hands away from the regular positions and improvise. Same with projects. The experience of handling several projects will give you a great sense on what to work next. Juggling with different balls makes the task more difficult. If the balls are of different sizes or different colors or different in weight, they will be harder to juggle because you will have to make instant decisions on how to handle that specific ball given its characteristics. The same happens if your projects are very different in size and themes. They will be harder to juggle. Try to work on similar projects, and only when you are good at it, you can aim to juggle projects different in nature. Juggling against a background with contrast is easier. When juggling, the balls have to be very well defined against the background. Projects will have to have clear success metrics and KPIs, clear boundaries, scope, and dependencies, which will help you make quicker decisions. The fussier the projects, the less you can juggle them at the same time. Juggle with your hands, preferably. And for God's sake, use the right tooling. Imagine juggling with your feet. I guess if you practice enough, you can do it. But the effort you will put on it is not worth it and will lead to a lot of disappointments. Same with tools. Use the right tool for the job, the one that makes your job and others' job easier. Prevent frustration to creep in. Patterns allow you to handle complexity easily. When juggling, there is a pattern that turns this otherwise daunting task into a simple one. You just have to learn the pattern. See the patterns in your projects or amongst your projects. Apply economies of scale and automation to make your life easier. A simple thing like juggling can give you so much, and it is the same when you simply subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me and will guarantee you'll get more videos like this. Be kind, be smart, and have fun. Follow the balls and watch that video. Yes, that one. That video.